Hello guys, welcome to Placebo to Edu and my name is Vinay Kumar 9 Bhattini. Today we are going to learn fractions. In this module, I am going to give you the introduction for fractions. So let's get started. Basically in mathematics, two types of problems can be represented as fractions. Okay, one is the part which we are going to select from a circle or something, any whole thing we are going to select a part, and the second one is divisions. Divisions can be represented as fractions. First of all, I am going to consider this pictorial and daily life representation. Afterwards, I am going to explain you the mathematical representation of fractions. Coming to the daily life representation, here consider this whole thing, that is this purple color thing, as whole part. Okay, we have shaded half of the region of the whole part. That means we are making this whole part into two parts. That should be in the denominator, and the shaded part, how many shaded parts are there? One part, that should be in the numerator. That gives us the result. Understood? Similarly, here the circle, the whole circle is divided into three parts, and in that one part is shaded. For example, if the shaded parts are 2, then the value will be 2 by 3, since shaded parts are 2 and the whole total parts are 3. In that way, we can represent the fractions in our daily life. For better understanding, I have considered some examples. I am going to explain you about that. See here, this is a pizza. This pizza is cut into 8 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this 8th one is this one. So this is cut into 8 parts, right? And we have selected 1 from it. So 1. This part can be represented 1 by 8 of the pizza. This is how we have to represent the remaining part. Understood? And see here, the watermelon, this whole watermelon is 1, and this is cut into 4 parts. See here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is here, so this one should be represented as 1 by 4. Understood? We have taken 1 by 4th of watermelon. Understood? And a glass, a completely filled glass, is considered as 1. Completely filled glass is considered as 1. So this one will be, it is not filled, 1 by 4th of the glass is not filled, or we can say that 3 by 4th of glass is filled. We can say like that. Or see here, 1 by 2 of the glass is not filled, or 1 by 2 of the glass is filled. Now this is an important example. Here the glass is empty, right? So what we have to say, how can we say it in fractions? That is very easy. We can represent it as 0. Wait, is 0 a fraction? Is 0 a fraction? Yeah, it's a fraction. Any number is a fraction. Any number is a fraction. How? I am going to explain it. Consider 1, 3.230. Are these fractions? Yes, these are fractions. Since we can write it as 1 by 1, 3.23 by 1 and 0 by 1. So any number can be written as fractions, and so the 0. So 0 is also a fraction. So we can represent this as 0 by 1. Understood? This is the practical representation of fractions. And if you observe here, we have 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 5, all those things. And the main point to be observed is the denominator is always greater than the numerator. Understood? So what we observed is, I am writing here, denominator is always greater than the numerator. Understood? And another result is 1 by 2 value will be 0.5. Okay, 1 by 4 value will be 0.25, 1 by 10 value will be 0.1. So you can observe all the values will be less than 1. So I can write here is value will be less than 1. Nice. And another thing you have to observe is, if a fraction has this property, that is denominator is greater than 1, and obviously if denominator is greater than not 1, if denominator is greater than numerator, obviously its value will be less than 1. Okay, then the fractions are known as proper fractions. This is the important conclusion you have to take. So the proper fractions has the property denominator greater than numerator, or the value is less than 1. Understood? So I am generalizing it. If a by b is there, which is equals to the value will be c, then what we can write is b, which is denominator, will be always greater than a, and c is less than 1. Understood? Then a by b is a proper fraction. Understood? This is what you have to remember. This is the important conclusion you have to take from the explanation. Understood? And another conclusion from the same formula is a by b is equals to, say, I have told you, right? If a is constant, b increases, then c will be decreases. And another one, if b is constant, a increases, then c increases. This relation is very clear, right? A is directly proportional to c and b is inversely proportional to c. That's what you have to observe. Understood? For example, a is constant, that is numerator is constant. I am considering 1 by 4, 1 by 8. See here, these two are constant. What will be the c here? This will be 0.25 and this will be 0.125, right? This is c and this is c. b increases. This is b now, this is b1, this is b1, this is b2. b2 increases and the c will be decreasing. That's what I told you. Understood? I think you understood it, right? Coming to the next example, 25 divided by 5. Divisions can be represented as fraction. So 25 divided by 5 can be written as 25 by 5. Okay, similarly we can write 10 by 2, 25 by 6, all those things. If you observe here, the denominator is less than the numerator. So the property will be denominator will be less than numerator. Since denominator is less than numerator, the value will be greater than 1. So these conditions results in improper fractions. Understood? So I am going to generalize it. A by B is equals to C, and A is greater than B, C is greater than 1. Therefore, this is improper fractions. Understood? Either of the case can be satisfied. Okay, and this is the another important result you have to take care of. Understood? As a summary, what is the conclusion today? Conclusion is fractions can be divided into two types: proper fractions and improper fractions. Proper fractions have the value less than 1. Improper fractions have the value greater than 1. Understood? And another thing you have to observe is, see here, divisions. I'm not saying that divisions are solely represent improper fractions, because we can also write 2 divided by 5, that is 2 by 5. So divisions can also be proper fractions, but the first case which we discussed, this one, the practical case, will always be proper fractions. It won't be improper fractions. Understood? So the conclusion is fraction is divided into two types. One is proper and another one is improper.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. So please like, share, comment and subscribe. If you guys didn't like this video, please let me know through comments. Thank you.